Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm DNeo97 and I've got some pretty cool shit to show ya. And here's part of it. It's a little overexposed for some reason. I'll just see if I can make it a little darker in here. Oh, that's better. So this is a 35-watt halide lamp. I also have the holder for it right here. We're going to hook this up, and I have a ballast to power it. So we are actually going to be switching on a HID lamp for the second time on this channel after this one. So here's our ballast, 35 watt. Very shiny because it's made of aluminium, so even cooler. So we're just going to crack this sucker open. I've already put an inline switch on this because I have plans for this. And we're just going to drop the cover. That should be it. It is. We'll just put that there a minute and hook up this holder. So here we go. I'm surprised because for once you can actually see it on the camera. Holy balls. So we'll just hook this up. Like so. And then I'm not going to plug it in just yet, but I'm going to get the cable in place, like so, because we need to put this lamp in. Wrong side, it's this side. Ta-da! There it is. I'm just going to stick this in the holder. Pop. And that's in. So we're going to start this sucker. Like so. Whammo! And this is going to get surprisingly bright. It does have some weird flickering issues, which is probably just the lamp warming up. But as you can see, I mean, it's got a really weird green cast to it while it warms up. But that sort of goes away as soon as the halide salts start to melt into the mix. I've also got this earthed because safety reasons. Here we go, that's getting oh, that's bright. Gives you archives just looking at it. There, and as you can see, the colour rendering gets infinitely better the more it warms up. And it's also insanely bright. I cannot look at this thing because it's so ridiculous. That there is a fully warmed up halide lamp. It took seconds. I'm impressed. Oh, God. Hits you right in the eyeballs, does this one. It's only small, but blooming heck. I'll just look at it from the back of my mic, then I can actually see the light that it produces. It's actually very close to daylight. It's very bright. I don't know how much. No, it makes some heat. I can feel the heat from it rising and all that. A bit ridiculous. If I just turn this back off again. And it glows for a little while too. I'm impressed. Look at how much that's glowing. Whew. Wouldn't want to touch that. Woo! Let's see if it can restrike. Nope. Doesn't wanna. Let's see if we can do that again. Nah. Gotta let them cool down fully before they'll actually come back on, which is not much of a bummer. I mean, these lamps are known for being a pain to restrike, so no real biggie. So, what am I actually going to do with this lot then? Since I now have a holder for this, a ballast, and a metal halide lamp. Well, I'm going to put this into my fixture up here. You probably can't see it very well because it's actually right above the camera, but I will be slinging this entire set, control gear, lamp holder, and lamp into my light here. You can just about see the dish of it. And then that is going to be lighting my desk. Not the most safe, not the safest of things, because when these things reach the end of life, they have a bit of a nasty tendency to explode, but I think I could live with that risk quite happily. Because if you catch them just before they're about to blow, you can pretty much just switch it out and be happy. And normally they start exploding when they get really worn out, which is usually about 10,000 hours. So I'm going to get to building this. I gotta go to B&Q and get some parts, and then I'll be right back. Well, I mean bad and beautiful. I'm stood here, and my foot is still getting freaking soaked. That is just Mother Nature in her. Okay, so powered by a light cannon, I now have the head off of my light. As you can see, I just got it on a little pole here. And then it just goes onto a scissor arm, and that just sort of like hangs above the camera. Sorry about the movement, but that's because I was moving it. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the original lamp holder and sling this this G12 in there, and just sort of go from there. So what I'm going to do is just give that a little unscrew. Now the cool thing is I've made this quite easy to maintain, or edit if I wanted to, which is what I'm doing here. And then we're just going to ping this lamp holder apart, and then we can just get these wires out of the way. Looks like they've already started going hard, which is kind of an issue. Right. So we'll just remove that. That's the old E27 removed. There we go. Now I've checked already. These bolts do fit, so that's great news. I can stick that there a second. So the plan is to go in from the front. Like so. And then just stick that in here and hope for the best. Like so. And it looks to me like these are going to line up absolutely freaking perfectly. To say this project was completely off the cuff and I just winged it on the parts choice, that's just brilliant. Holy balls. I was not expecting that to go as smoothly as it just has. Oh, that's just freaking brilliant. I love it. I freaking love it. So what I'm going to do is, this is heat resistant cable, so I'm not too fussed about that really being close to the lamp. I obviously don't want it to be too close, just because safety and all that, but it's not deadly vital. It won't catch fire or nothing. So we can actually be a little bit more callous with it. Alright, I'm just going to hold that in place. I should really get the other screw in before I actually attempt to mount this, shouldn't I? Yes. I'll actually do that before I continue. We'll get another bolt out. I cannot believe how well this is going together already. This is the bit that's going to be difficult. But I can just get that into place. Get her loosened and, well, no, sorry, get her tightened in. With a bolt and a washer. Sorry, not a bolt and a washer. Then I can sling the lamp in and do a test burn. How many bloody... Oh, are these just spring washers? Oh no, there's actual ring washers here. I only need 2, so I just need 2 of them. I'm going to use the spring washers, these ones, because they're going to be quite useful for stopping the bolts from undoing themselves. I mean, I don't think they will with the amount of tension I'm going to put on them, but you never know. It's always worth being a bit too careful when it comes to HIDs. So we're just gonna... In fact, I can put the spring washers on the inside. I mean, it's not going to be deadly vital that I do that, because the brass inserts that are in this lamp holder spin around anyway. But we'll do that anyway. So I'll just take a little bit of the extra height off, which is fantastic. And then we can just get this together and fight with it to get the damn screws in place, because this is going to be a big pain in the ass. Or is it? Well, it's going to be a lesser one actually, that's cool. So we'll get the washers in. Yeah, them tighten down. Oh, forgot a washer. Idiot. There we go. Like so. And I'm kind of wondering if I can fit my screwdriver over these bolts. No, they're a little big. Oh wait. Nah. That's not going to work very well. What is going to work very well is a screwdriver. And I can just give them a little crank. Crankety crank, crank, crank. That ought to do it. Now to get these wires through that hole. Unless they'll fit through the smaller one and then they'll be further away. No, I need 2, so I'll just put them through this one. I mean, they are still really out of the way there. You can see the lamp holder in the top. I can't believe just how well that has actually just worked. That is just brilliant. Dino, you have managed to outdo yourself. You fucking genius. Alright. I think the only predicament I'm going to have with this now is getting this lamp in without touching the glass, because I don't really want to get prints on something that's going to get hot, because that could shatter. So what I am going to do is put my hand in a sock. Because I have one spare knocking about because of reasons. But, yeah, anyway. It's a clean sock, of course, but carrying rather swiftly on, we take our bulb. Now I can handle it by the glass with a lot of care. Find the pins. Push on the ceramic base. God, Bennett, that's hard to push in. Yeah, that's going to be a problem when I come to replace the damn bulb, isn't it? Trying to get the damn thing in is going to be a pain in the arse. Come on, in you go. That's it, come on. In the hole. Wow. It's going to take like 2 people to change a light bulb. Is there a freaking tool for this that I haven't bought and could really do with? I'm pretty sure there probably ain't. But if there is, someone let me know, because this is a pain. I'll be right back. And a few seconds later, I have emerged victorious again. Alright, let's go. The lamp is lit. As you can see, it's brightening up. Oh, little flicker. I love it when it flickers on startup, that's cool. As you can see, getting brighter. That flicker is hilarious. There we go, a very strong green colour when it starts up, that's interesting. It's like a mercury vapour lamp. I mean, it technically is in the mercury vapour family, but here we go, it's starting to come clean now. We're starting to get some of the colour rendering in. It's a very warm white when it's hot. And there we have it. That is ridiculously good. It's quite a bit brighter than the other bulb, definitely. It's got a nice warm colour to it though. I'm quite pleased with that. I mean, you can't really see it much because this thing is ridiculous. The camera's not even able to focus on the brightness of this lamp. So that's cool. We are finished with the lamp here. That's cool. Wow, that gets hot fast. So that's that. That's a HID conversion. I'm going to probably get a glass front for this just to make it properly enclosed, but for the time being, that's perfect. So thanks for watching, please subscribe, rate and comment, and I will see you next time. And this sucker will be lighting my desk.